country. My name is Sanwo Olu, and I'm welcoming you to today's episode on Tidbits Africa. So many things have happened in Africa in the past few weeks, but I'm going to start on a very good note. Alright guys, have you guys seen the first Nigerian electric buses that was commissioned in Lagos yesterday, Sunday? In fact, I was very happy to see the pictures of those buses. It was commissioned by Lagos State Governor Sanwo Olu. In fact, the man is really working hard to modernize Lagos, every sectors in Lagos State, ranging from transportation to health to sport to entertainment, everything. The man is really working. I must give kudos to that man, Sanwo Olu. The man is really trying. When the bus gets fully charged, it can travel for over 270 kilometers. Wow, isn't that amazing? When you charge the bus, it travels very long time, and before you know it, the prices of petrol will just be doing shakara for petrol. You understand? I am very sure you are happy, so I can't wait for the bus to be being on our roads, and of course we'll be making use of them. But wait, the bus runs on electric. Do we have electricity in Nigeria? I mean, do we have stable electricity? How are we going to be charging the buses? What about maintenance? Oh, I hope we are not relying on generator again, because the prices of diesel right now is fact, you can't even imagine that. So let's see how we are going to maintain those buses. And I'm very sure very soon, you see those downfall yellow buses that is causing traffic on Lagos Road on daily basis. The man is working hard. I'm very sure he's going to scrap that. According to what the governor posted on Twitter, he said, I am excited to announce the first set of electric buses in the Lagos Mass Transit Master Plan as part of our increased efforts to modernize every sector of Lagos. Thanks to our partnership with Oando PLC, Lagosians can expect a cleaner and greater public transportation system. Wow, woo. This is really good. I must comment that. Thank you. Move straight to the next news. Somebody is angry. He's angry, and he's not another person than our comrade, the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress (AAC). That's Omoyole Sowore. The guy was angry, was shocked. He participated in the Abuja marathon race, and when they interviewed him, the guy said, "I was very disappointed. Very disappointed." Why are you disappointed? He was disappointed because Tinubu and the Federal Capital Territory Minister, FCT Minister, did not participate in the race. You want to kill somebody? You can imagine, Tinubu should be doing marathon, not even walk. You want to kill him before they swear for him? That's you are coming down now. Be coming down. You can't expect an old man to be running like that. You are just a youth, our comrade. Calm down. Moving on to South Africa. Guys, I'm glad to inform you that 51 South Africans were reunited back to their family from Sudan. So 51 of them came home yesterday from Sudan. If you guys have been following, you see that there is conflict right now going on in Sudan.
Following an anxious wait for their families in the arrival hall of Johannesburg's OR Tambo Airport, more than 50 South African citizens have returned home after being evacuated from Sudan. Many of them got emotional as they were reunited with their families. All South Africans, including the ambassador, have now left the Horn of African nation Sudan.
Angwazi nokukhuluma manje ngokuyakhala sekakhalisa nami.
Foreign nations have been scrambling to evacuate thousands of their citizens by air, road and sea since the fighting plunged Sudan into deadly turmoil on April 15.
It feels really good, man. It feels good to be safe. It feels good to be not worrying about bombs. Yeah, it was really tough that side.
Mixed feelings. I'm excited to be home. I'm very sad for the people of Sudan because I've made some good friends and I've left some staff members and colleagues behind.
A ministerial delegation headed by South Africa's International Relations Minister, Naledi Pandor, was there to greet them.
I know you wish to be with your families, you've had enough of politicians, and so we just want South Africa to be assured, because all of us have been waiting for you to come back. And we're absolutely happy that you have been able to safely return home.
President Cyril Ramaphosa had initially said there were 77 South Africans who had been rescued a few days ago.
Sorry guys, can you just give them...
And speaking of Sudan, have you guys seen a video clip of an elderly woman at the Sudan-Egyptian border accepting displaced people in her home? And of course, not only that, she was seen sharing breads with displaced people. You know, this is humanity. Humanity should be your number one priority. An elderly woman can do that. In fact, let's see the clip.
This elderly woman in northern Sudan shares bread with displaced people. She calls to many, saying the door is open. Her gesture comes amid warplane bombings over Khartoum as fighting between Sudan's army and paramilitaries entered its third week, with the UN warning the country was falling apart. Water and food have been in shortage. We are in Wadi Halfa. The people of Wadi Halfa, we welcome our guests, people fleeing the war. We welcome our people, all people. The door is open. The schools, the mosque, the country will welcome any guest who comes to us. We only hope that God will stop the wars and that both parties will agree to solve the situation, to save the country and fix our situation, the situation of Muslims. We will welcome any guest who comes. Generosity exists and goodness still exists. More than 500 people have been killed since battles erupted on April 15 between the forces of Army Chief Abdel Fattah al-Burhan and his former number 2, Mohammed Hamdan Daglo.
You can see from the clip that the woman was saying, our house is open for strangers to come in. You know, this is really, really good. This is really amazing. Africans, we need to make ourselves one. We need to be united. We need to, put away our differences, and come together. When we come together, when you are united, we will fight and win many battles. Between the regular army and the paramilitary force called Rapid Support Forces. Many buildings have been burnt down, many villages have been burnt to ashes, cars, vehicles and all that. People are actually fleeing the war zone. You can imagine. And South African government made available airplanes to evacuate their citizens. Airplanes, and I will tell you, a country that was arranging buses. Can you imagine? Buses in a war zone. So congratulations to South Africans. The families were waiting at the airport to receive their loved ones, their children, their loved ones. Moving back to Nigeria, guys, come closer. Have you seen my father, Alhaji? I'm sorry, I cannot. In fact, Alhaji Lai Mohammed said Tinubu won the election free and fair, no mago, no anything. Everything was just going seriously with their life. I'm sorry, guys. It was telling Peter Obi and Atiku that Tinubu won the election, so they should stop or should drop all allegations, drop all cases, and support him. Let's see the clip. We'll be right back.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu will win this election. So, APC will succeed itself, and there's no clear indication that there will be no interim government, and we have no intention of staying one day extra. And the fact that we have already constituted a transition committee.
That's right.
And that
Mr. President has done that. By the
grace of God, will hand over to the APC candidate. No matter the conspiracy theories all around. And
having won at the polls, of course, which you're taking for granted. This is what you're taking for granted.
We will win at the polls because we are working to win at the polls. The presidential candidate is everywhere. He has campaigned more than any other candidate.
That is a fact.
The government is totally behind him.
Now they see now they see You see what I'm saying now? But wait oh. Did the guy just said win? Is it not supposed to be won? Past tense. See guys, see. I always tell Alaji, when you want to go and do an interview, always call me, let me be your personal assistant and help you arrange your script and your speech so that you don't have to say past tense instead of present tense and present tense. Alright guys, let's move to the next news. Moving on to sports now. Guys, so many matches were decided at the English Premier League yesterday, Sunday. In fact, it was really overwhelming. Many matches were decided. Leeds City, Bournemouth. Newcastle also defeated Southampton to keep the Champions League hope alive. And the one way shock me part, the one way shock lies my brain, you understand, is the match between Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur. In fact, the match was on another level. 7 goals thriller, and something really happened. Not just Liverpool won the game at added time, but something really happened to our, the so-called best defender in the world. I will let you be the judge. You see what happens and tell me. Let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Manchester City defeated Fulham. Manchester United also won 1-0 against Aston Villa. Moving on to Africa Cup of Nations for under 17 that is going on right now in Algeria. Nigeria began on a very good note. Our young guys, that are just coming up, defeated Zambia by a long goal. In fact, the match was on another. The boys were so good, but I think they lack finishing. The coach should work on the finishing. They should have silenced Zambia by 3 goals. We managed that 1 goal actually. So in another group, Morocco also defeated South Africa by 2 goals to 0, topping the table. And Nigeria second, but we have Zambia and South Africa in the bottom 2. So let's see the next match. I think the coach should really work hand in hand. Let me know your prediction in the comment section. And lastly, before I go, let me congratulate our very own African Footballer of the Year in the women category, Sanwo Olu, Agbabola, Justin Bieber. You guys know what? She just won the La Liga title with FC Barcelona yesterday, and of course she scored a goal in that process. Congratulations, Sanwo Olu, Barcelona to the world. So let's see if Barcelona will also repeat what they did last season by also winning the Champions League in the women category. Congratulations, Sanwo Olu. Alright guys, I hope you have been enjoying our videos. Please click the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. Press the notification bell so that you get updated anytime we upload a new video. Please follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Ayo Dawson is Sound. Thank you very much. Until next time, my name is Ayo Dawson. Goodbye.